Hello everyone and welcome back to Hytale. My name is William Strife and I'm back out in the savannah, not too far away from that mineshaft entrance where I passed away last time. The bugs are still hanging out in the air, but I'm prepared. I got a crossbow, I have a whole bunch of healing items. I seriously doubt any of my stuff is still sitting around on the ground. Oh my word. Is this actually... I think this is silver? Oh my word, there was surface silver. That's unexpected. Okay, well, you know what? Let's, Oh okay, that's not silver. That's just... Where is my death point? Where is my death point? Was it over here? Yeah, I think I literally walked over it, which means that nothing remains. Yep, nothing remains. Okay, well... If nothing else, it served as a crucial waypoint for me to be able to get back to this place, because I want to find out what's going on down in this mine. It could probably lead to me being able to find more thorium, which is what I'm really after. Oh, okay. Go ahead and reload that. This thing is doing some heavy lifting for me. Aha, yes, okay, so you can grab onto the ropes and just use those to go down. Okay. Man, there's a lot of them down there. Okay, well, let's do the smart thing, yeah? Load this bad boy up and we'll just not even bother trying to take them on melee style. I mean, you gotta give them props for dedication. Okay, there we go. They're all down. Go ahead and check the chests for the spoils. And I'm also going to take all of the chests because it's cheaper than making new ones. Like, again, back at base, what I'm mostly focused on here is trying to make certain that I am getting everything that... I'm trying to make certain that all of my chests look at least a little bit different, so I'm not, like, constantly opening them up and saying, oh, jeez, like, where was the stuff I needed? In utter and complete confusion. Okay, this is looking nice. Ugh. There are problems with detaching from the ladders in this game. I'll take that bucket. Oh, it all breaks up so easily. I hardly ever use my axe, so it makes plenty of sense to be using said axe. Whoop! Ooh. Okay, he goes down fairly easy. Who's growling and making noise at me? Hello? Is anyone out here? Anyone further into the depths? Can I break these? Ah, I can break these with just my axe. Because again, I'm not using my axe for almost anything. Okay. I don't even know what this is. Iron bars? I don't know if that'll be useful or not at some point. I've never found a pre-made mine before in this, so I'm really quite curious how far into the... As long as I'm going south, I should have some luck with finding some thorium. Because again, that's what we're here for. It's thorium or bust. A little bit inside of the chest. Can't really complain about that. It's probably also super unnecessary that I rip all of these mine tracks out. But then again, like, I'm sitting here and thinking, oh, hey, maybe I should be, you know, maybe I should be breaking the mine tracks apart and using them elsewhere. Maybe I should be riding the rails instead. And it's like, well, you know, a lot of the rails that you've come across so far, they don't appear to actually go anywhere. I'm gonna be really upset if it's nothing but... Oh, wait, there we go. We've got our first thorium. Technically not our first thorium. Oh my god, it takes so long to break. I was a little bit concerned that I was gonna see nothing but, iron in this mine, which honestly, like, that's 90% of what I'm witnessing here. I keep picking up these buckets like I need them. I don't know that I actually do. Actually, buckets are really cheap. And I'm actually out of inventory space, so what do you say we, there we go. I like how they have a splashing sound, even when they are completely empty. Lovely. I don't even know what to over there. Okay, I'm done breaking barrels and minecart tracks. What we are down here looking for is thorium. So let's find it, yeah? Alright, 21. That's not too bad. I want to try to get at least 3 stacks. Oop. Alright, you little bony. Yeah. Okay, it appears that there's no immediate method for me to get down here. I feel like digging is probably the better option here, so let's just make a stairway rather than like an awkward route where I can't really go. Whoops. Whoopsie. Did not mean to do that. Okay, it's all good now. Did I just gain it? Ooh, oh my. Okay, we'll take a step back there. Oh, geez, there's a lot of them down here. Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. I think I have enough ammo. Dude, how much ammo do I have? I got like 160. It's good. Okay, there's another one down. Looks like there's something else down here that I can mess with. Okay, looking good. Man, it takes forever to charge the ultimate on this hand crossbow. How you doing there, pal? Ooh, there's still a couple of you. Oh, it's another invisible block situation. The invisible blocks in this game are rather strange. Look at this. I'm gonna like finally get my ult once I actually down this guy. Reload that. Oh, how nice. I hit the button, but my great. Okay, well, I activated the ult, but there was no ammo left in my crossbow, seemingly. So it just didn't activate. That's lovely and wonderful in all of the worst possible ways. Oops. Alright, there better be something meaningfully worthwhile here. Actually, let's go back up a level and look for some additional... Whoop. Let's look... Come on, there we go. Let's look for thorium here. Aha, and see? Right away. What do you know? I'm hitting the good stuff. Okay, there's gotta be plenty more down here. Oh, look. It's a sand lizard. There's a nice little guy. He doesn't seem to be... He doesn't seem to want any trouble. And then we got a... Oh, whoops. Come here, you little stupid... Okay, got a cobra. I think that was a cobra. I wasn't able to read the tooltip. Turnip and medium high. Not really much of anything worth it in that chest. Well, I found one heck of a vein. Like, I'm up to, about a stack and a half, which isn't anything to sneeze at. Is there no space for a lot of this stuff? May as well take the logs. I do need more and different varied logs because I don't think that my house is large enough. It's going to take a bit longer for me to... And that's just a straight up pit down there. Or is it a straight up pit? What am I looking at here? It's not really a pit, it's just access to a lower cavern with more thorium. Perfect. This is what I want to see. Ooh boy, I'm getting down into the depths here. This is a kind of a dangerous situation to be in here. Ow! Okay. We'll enjoy one of these. I think that's a flame frog. I've run into those in other at other moments in the game, and it's not pleasant. What do I need to drop? I want to pick up the flame spirit. Volcanic cobble. I don't need that. Uh-oh. I don't want to have anything to do with that guy. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's take the frog on. See if it's possible. Where is he? Where'd he go? Whoa! Jeez! jump on me. Ooh. You... Okay, he's down. He's down. It's all good. He didn't drop any fire spirit. I'm gonna need a lot of fire spirit ultimately. Essence of fire. There we go. But again, I don't want to lose track of my main focus here, which is the fact that I'm here specifically looking for thorium, and I'm kind of, for an iron armor situation, I'm kind of in a dangerous scenario. This guy'll drop some fire spirit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. Nothing's ruined. Let's try climbing a bit out of this place. Because again, I don't... You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is just dangerous. It's in... Man. I don't... Like, I've died a few times, but I do not want to imagine what happens whenever you fall in lava. And I don't like the way that those frogs, like, they hang out next to ledges and they just... They're like, oh, come over here. Come closer to the spot where you could fall in lava. Oh boy. It's really warm over here. Could use some company. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Ooh, hello. Small wind temple chest. And it's got gold in it. And... Oh, man. There's not much here that I can actually hold. And I really want the... I actually want the chest itself. I just broke that chest. Where did I send it? I'm not getting the chest now. I am not getting the chest now. Oh, I've made mistakes. Okay, well. Easy come, easy go, I suppose. Oh, I'm suffering the consequences of my actions here. Okay, well, this direction was stupid anyway. I don't want to be over here. I'm going back where I came from. Whoa. Look at this. I think I just found an antlion. What a beautiful, majestic specimen. Ah! There we go. That's what you do with local wildlife. You don't observe it. You just get rid of it. Just remove it. It's the natural way of things. What do you do the first time that you observe a new majestic creature? You find out how fast it takes to put a trophy on your wall. That's what. That being said, the true trophy that I'm searching for is thorium. And as I've already said, I want like 3 stacks. I'm getting there. I'm at 2. I'm working on that third one, but... It's hit and miss, man. It's hit and miss. Sometimes you will walk into a cave and you will find nothing but the stuff you need. Just like so much of the stuff you need. And then other times you will just... Well, other times you're gonna have what I have going on right here, which is just wandering and wandering and finding nothing over and over again. It's... Ooh, oh, jeez, scared me. It's a little bit soul-crushing, to be honest. It's a touch soul-crushing. I don't think that there's anything through here for me. That probably just links up to a place where I was previously. Okay, time to backtrack and hope that I find something. Well, this is awkward. I appear to have discovered my limit for torches. I just ran out. This is not good because I don't have enough thorium and I don't have the materials to make additional torches. I've got, man, only 11. Now, luckily, I think I've stumbled into a cave with a sufficient amount of thorium here. Hopefully a sufficient amount of thorium. I can't be certain. And I have enough stone to basically tower or nerd pole up to what I need, I think. It's just a matter of finding it. I can't leave the breadcrumb trail anymore because I'm all out of torches, which is a bit of a faux pas on my part. A flaw. Shouldn't have done it. Okay, I'm not seeing anything down this fork, but I know that I saw more back this way. Ugh, I cannot wait. And I mean, a big aspect of looking for the thorium isn't just upgrading my equipment. It's the fact that the thorium is used to make the crafting station necessary. Okay, I guess I'm towering up. Thorium is necessary to make the crafting station for a personal teleporter network. And it's necessary to make the actual teleporters or the portal bases as well. So to leave with any less than 3 stacks of thorium would be to undercut myself and what I need and what am. Oh, jeez, I don't like the looks of it. No. Just give me anxiety here, why don't you? I mean, it is giving me anxiety, don't get me wrong. I say, why don't you give me anxiety? Oh, no, no, don't worry. The anxiety is already there. Who just saw me? Alright. Okay, well, Essence of Fire is something that I did need. Let me finish, like, patching this hole in the floor, because it's making me nervous as sin. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was an awkwardly large thorium vein, and there appears to be more down here. Let's hope that, like, taking these blocks out doesn't, like, instantaneously open up. Oh, good. You never know whenever you're going to mine out a block and then it'll just turn out to be like, oh, hey, you opened up a portal to the absolute bottom of the world. You're about... And then you know, just because you're in auto mode, you're like, oh my god. Bomb chucker. Bomb chucker. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm having a good time, I promise. How am I doing on this? I am at 24 thorium. Okay, that is enough. That is enough for me. I do not need any more thorium. I can just tunnel my way out of here, I think. Which means that if I'm facing this direction, this would be the way to tunnel out most efficiently. Oh, I found access to one of the previous places I've been. I can see my breadcrumb trail. You know what? It would be entirely wrong of me. Well... How do I mark this place? Because I don't, like, the way that I usually mark things... I'll go ahead and put that down for the moment. You know what? We can mark it by using some logs. Alright. Where did... Should I try to follow the... Okay, well, I have the logs to mark the spot. Not that I think I'm gonna really end up coming back this way. Hey, I remember stopping here. I had to discard that hunk of plank. Hey, I found the mine entrance! This is fantastic. Okay, so from here, all I gotta do is just climb out the old-fashioned way. Assuming that it's possible to climb out the old-fashioned way. It might actually not be possible to climb out the old-fashioned way. I did make a set of stairs out, didn't I? I could swear that I did. Yeah, sure enough, here we go. Okay, so the remaining question now becomes... Can I Here we go. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Ooh. Okay. Well. I mean, okay. Getting unstuck from a tree is it's a task and a half. You are mine. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, we are relatively safe. Okay. Hey. That was a really successful expedition into the desert. Now, I'm thinking that this mine entrance might be a fantastic place to basically make a forward base because I'm going to need a place to set down the portal, but that's going to be a long trip. So I'm going to save you guys the boredom. I'm going to head back to base now, and we'll start processing our material. Alright, I have returned to base, and I've let the furnace continue to do its job. I'll be through all of the the thorium ore that I picked up in no time. But for the time being, with what I've managed to produce, what I'm going to do first and foremost is I'm going to improve my workbench with the iron and the copper and the linen, which is frankly something I really should have done previously before leaving, but that's sorted out now. I have access to the rest of the crafting stations that I can build in the game. Most importantly of them all is the Arcanist's workbench, so we're going to go ahead and make that with the Void Essence, the linen scrap, and half of the thorium that I have available to me right now. But we'll get that made, and then with existing material, just the iron, tree logs, and stone, we're going to make a salvager's workbench. Now, the salvager's workbench is less important because it, I mean, it's just a way to reclaim materials, but this is the salvager's workbench, and what you basically do is you put things into it to retrieve, to get material back. So a good example of this is a scrap mace here. Sometimes enemies drop scrap maces. I'm not interested in keeping these, and as you can see, it's got this little like grinding animation, and it pops out some stuff, a large pile of books, sticks, and plant fiber. So I'm going to go ahead and like process through all of these things that I found. I'll probably keep some basic equipment on hand. I don't think it's possible for you to like lose your armor whenever you know, end up meeting your maker, but I would just as soon be prepared for that possibility. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Arcanist workbench down over here. It's got limitations and problems with its ability to access other chests because it's being placed over here. The major reason why I place all of my crafting benches in this particular fashion is because it has access to all of the chests on the outside. The idea is that I can stack these up straight to the ceiling, so you get 12 double chests on either side for a total of 24, which is pretty significant. I'm pretty certain that I explained that previously as well. But what I can do now, because I already collected everything up, the Azure Kelp, which again can be found in the ponds of these blue biomes. I forget the name of it, but the ponds have a possibility of having the Azure Kelp, and the Azure log is also a product of some, like you get it by chopping down the trees in that biome as well. So if you do this, if you just hit craft, this doesn't give you one portal, it gives you 2 portals, okay? So it gives you a whole set. Wow, look at me. Look at me just standing here, holding this. Oh yeah, look at that. Just lifting with my back there. I'm gonna go ahead and make a second one, because why not? There we go. And let's get... what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop upstairs. And we're just going to place these up here. I'm going to... I absolutely love how the rain is coming through the roof. Okay, so we'll place one there. Place one there. And that's all of the portal action that I'm going to have up here for the time being. We will rename this one. We're just going to call this Desert. Save changes. And that is a unique name to this portal. So this portal is now named Desert. And if I... well, I mean, honestly, if I come over here... this portal doesn't have a name, okay? It doesn't have a name, but it can warp to Desert. But I'm also going to give this portal a name called... I'm going to call this the one the Frost Portal, because the Frost biome is the next one that we're going to go to, and we're going to head out there with a portal in our inventory, so like returning is going to be much easier. The biggest challenge is going to be finding a place to put it. But the other half of it is the fact that in order to do a bunch of the upgrades that I need, I kind of have to go back to the desert, so at least I have a return point, and I don't have to remember the name of the portal. God, get stuck to ladders. I do not need to remember the name of the portal that I need to link back to, okay? So that's a wonderful thing that I don't have to worry about. That being said, my main problem at the moment is the fact that I need a lot of light leather, I need a lot of linen scrap, and ultimately whenever I do finally upgrade my, the blacksmith anvil and the armor workbench, which again is going to take more medium leather in this case, as well as a lot of azure logs. Like, I gotta go out and I have to farm a whole bunch of things. But medium leather is actually really easy to find if you go to the desert biomes and you start hunting like lions or the boars and whatnot that are out there. So that's the most immediate method to get your hands on a sufficient amount of medium leather. Come to think of it, I might have enough stuff to do some of the upgrades. Now that I just remembered that I put a bunch of things inside of that tanning rack. So, but you know what? It would be wrong of me not to at least make myself a thorium pickaxe, because having an upgrade from my iron pickaxe is super useful. Absolutely worth it. Go ahead and stash all of that stuff and top off the furnace while I'm at it. Let's see if we can do a little bit of upgrading here. Not yet. I'm just straight up. Yeah, I don't have enough stuff. So this is probably where I should stop, but checking out the farm field is also important. Like I said, like I don't really want to focus on the farm field too much, because this is, once you've seen the way that the farm field works, you've seen it once, you've seen it plenty. I am, however, going to focus on a sufficient amount on just was it lettuce or cabbage? I think it might be cabbage that makes the food that I prefer. Yeah, the wild berry salad. The wild berry salad gives you a health gen boost of, like 2. It's health regen and stamina boost, both level 2, which is pretty good. Lettuce is a low level, and one of the best ways to get a sufficient amount of essence of life to continue advancing up the stages of improving the farmer's workbench, because you're like, as you can see, for tier 2 of the farmer's workbench, I have to craft a greater essence of life, which I can actually do right now because I have a sufficient amount of it. So craft that. I have a single greater essence of life. Now I don't really have a whole lot. So that took 100 essence of life to make 1 greater essence of life, and it just gets more expensive from here, and I'm going to have trouble making enough seeds. So it's a great idea to farm the low tier stuff in mass, not only to keep yourself fed, but also just to get enough essence of life, and it tends to grow faster as well, at least in my experience at this stage of the game's development. So let's go ahead and just hit upgrade there on tier 2, and see if I can get, like, another level of these seeds going. That'll do just fine. Ooh, almost forgot. I should probably have my watering can on me. So, just like last time, come over, plant it all up. I'm gonna have space for 4 additional crops that I don't know what they're gonna be. Probably just do less because they're cheap. And just sit here and water the crops for a little bit. It would appear that the mechanics of, like, hydrated farm soil with water that you probably would have learned from Minecraft do not apply here. So, hello, sir. Some free heavy hide just walked into my front yard. Just... Ooh, okay. That's fine. I thought that I would get him in 3 shots, but clearly that is not the case. Okay, so, what was I saying? 4 more seeds. This'll do. Okay. And our lettuce is done. Now, what I'm going to do before you see me again is I'm going to head out and I'm going to set up a portal to the desert far to the south, which I can't see on my map because the map has such limited visibility range, and I'll process through a bunch of the scrap and the junk that I have sitting around, and we will be ready for an adventure probably out to the frost biome next time. But until then, thanks so much for watching. I'm William Strife, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.